week one of the fantasy football season, and here's a few defense DST units I have as sleepers this week. The first one, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Tampa Bay. Their defense has been middle of the pack over the last few seasons, and now they got a good matchup to start off the season versus the Commanders coming to town. Available 92% of fantasy leagues. They really get to the quarterback is this Tampa Bay team. They got Jordan Whitehead, Levante David, Antoine Winfield, and Tyreek Smith they drafted in the NFL draft. So they definitely upgraded the secondary a little bit is this Tampa Bay Buck team. Vea and Kancey pass rushing. So I think Jaden Daniels, he's still going to get his running yards, but he's going to take some hits as well in this ball game. And besides Daniels running the football and McLaurin still going out there making some plays, and Robinson and Eckler in the backfield, I don't think this offense is all that great. I think Tampa Bay, they could create a few turnovers, especially at home. Over the last few seasons, their defense has been better at home than they have been on the road. And I think with a Commander offense, a young quarterback, Coach Dan Quinn in his first year with Washington, I think Tampa Bay goes out there and has a good ball game and executes the game plan and puts up points. And they also cracked my top 12 this week. I have as a sleeper is the Atlanta Falcons. So the Falcons, they cracked my top 10 DST rankings with a good matchup with the Pittsburgh Steelers coming to town. The Steelers, besides getting Russell Wilson and Fields, they didn't upgrade at all. It was a Steeler team. So this Falcon DST, I know they haven't been good over the last few seasons. Their sacks have been down, points per game, they haven't been totally bad, but this Pittsburgh Steeler offense, I just don't see them moving the football a whole lot unless Russell Wilson turns the clock back. But last season, Russell Wilson, a lot of ball games, low passing yardage, but he did find ways to get the ball in the end zone. But I think Atlanta, they've riled up week one opening day, got Kirk Cousins at quarterback, so now the defense is confident that this offense could actually go out there and put the football in the end zone after the last couple seasons. Desmond Ridder, Taylor Heineke, Marcus Mariota with the quarterbacks over there. And I think Atlanta this week, they could put points on the board, and they're a deep sleeper available in 90% of fantasy leagues. That third and final defense DST unit I'm ranking this week is the Denver Broncos. So the Broncos, not a great matchup going to the 12th man in Seattle, but this defense definitely improved in the second half last season after they got embarrassed giving up 70 points early in the year to the Miami Dolphins. So Patrick Surtain, he just signed that monster contract extension for this Denver Bronco team. I know Seattle's offense is good, but I just don't think Geno Smith is that good of a quarterback. So Denver last season, they created some turnovers at times, but the problem is they gave up a lot of points. Like I mentioned, that 70-point game to the Dolphins wasn't great. But if their defensive line could get some pressure on Geno Smith to create a few turnovers, I think they could be a deep sleeper option available right now in 87% of fantasy leagues. That's a few defense DST units I have as sleepers for week one of the fantasy football season.